PH Athletics presents Pascack Hills Bronco Football tonight out of the Super Football Conference American Red Division. Westwood is the team to beat in division and in state competition this year. They are the standard. They took a 14-game winning streak and extreme confidence after a crushing win in their opener against Mahwah to Pascack Valley last Saturday night. But the Panthers proved too much for the Cardinals, as Valley walloped the White Shirts 21-7 in Westwood's first loss since November of 2022. Now they have a chance for revenge against a beatable team, and one with questions. Pascack Hills was looking for a fiery start as they traveled to Division veterans Mahwah last Friday night. What they got was a crushing blow. 2 missed field goals left the Broncos and the Thunderbirds scoreless at halftime, but the home team came out with more vigor and quickly took a lead that they would never give back. The one saving grace for Pascack Hills was a potential star shining for the first time. His name, Dren Bauda, sophomore quarterback, subbed in on the final drive, throwing 4 completions for 79 yards and a touchdown, more than starter Connor Onikian. Now the big question is, how will head coach Evan Lampert use his 2 capable signal callers? That is the preview for this bout as the almost superhuman Westwood Cardinals travel to Montvale to take on the interesting Pascack Hills Broncos for the home opener in this 2024 season. And we are proud to welcome you to the newly rededicated Bart DePaula Field on the campus of Pascack Hills High School. Here in Montvale tonight, you're about to see a football game between 2 schools and 2 teams that are very different. The Westwood Cardinals are reigning Group 2 state champions and reigning division champions here in the Super Football Conference American Red Division. The Pascack Hills Broncos have just moved up into this division and have lost their season opener at Mahwah. This is their home opener. We will see how they do. Now we turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Eric Gans.
Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion, as well as shouting and disagreement with the officials, will lead to ejection and suspension. For a complete description of the spectator code of conduct, please visit the Pascack Hills Athletics website. Let's work together to maintain a positive, respectful atmosphere at this competition. As for New Jersey law, there's no smoking of any kind on the campus of Pascack Hills. Thank you for your anticipated cooperation for making this an enjoyable, competitive experience for all. The head coach for Westwood is Mr. Bobby Guy. The head coach for Pascack Hills is Evan Lampert, assisted by Nick Evans, Tyler Johnson, Nick Skirbo, John Esposito, Devin Depper, Rick Rodman, and Matt Walker. The officials for tonight are John Hughes, Bob Keegan, Chris Malkin, Joe Blondo, Michael Corcoran, and Thomas Haggerty. We all now please stand for the remove your hats as you listen to the Pascack Hills Bronco Broncos play the national anthem.
No matter what the executives at any network or the National Football League have to say, Friday nights in the fall are reserved for exactly this: small-town America high school football. And in this matchup and its history, it has not happened since 2019. Westwood has won the entirety of the past 5 without any toughness from the Broncos there. We'll see if they can do something against the reigning state champions. They are coming off a big loss, 21-7 at Pascack Valley last Saturday night. That ended their North Jersey leading 14-game winning streak, excuse me. We'll be back in a few moments as we get set for the start of tonight's game. We're so happy to Westwood has traveled well. Hills has brought a bit of a crowd. Many, unfortunately, not optimistic about this game. We shall see if they are correct. Hills will take the field. It looks like they are going to kick off as Nathaniel Edelshane comes on for them. We're so happy to have you with us live here on PH Athletics, as we will be for at least 4 times this 2024 football season as the Broncos play at home. We'll also have coverage of away Hills football games, although those will be tape delayed to about a half day after they occur in real time. So it will be Pascack Hills kicking off to begin this contest, their second of the season. They lost the opener 18-7 at Mahwah last Friday night. It is Nathaniel Edelshane, a man who missed 2 field goals in that game in the first half, who will kick off for Pascack Hills. And we are underway once again with a return from a big man for Westwood. It is number 2, Luke Busanich. And Busanich is wrestled out of bounds at the Hills 38-yard line. And that will allow us to bring up the away player statistics. This game focused on the senior quarterback for Westwood, Sean Morrison. So far through 2 games, a win against Mahwah at home and a loss against Pascack Valley last weekend. 112 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 108 yards on the ground. He's 10 for 22 through the air. We'll see how he performs today, along with the rest of this Westwood offense. They have suffered from 9 leaving seniors last year, although they have not skipped a beat, at least in division play. Of course, that big win, 28-7 against Mahwah. To start things off, it is Steve Klein, the junior running back, and he goes forward for only a gain of 1. A big defensive stop. Number 52, Hudson Mann. He's only a sophomore, and he makes the stop on number 3, Steve Klein, the junior running back of Westwood, who had 452 yards last season. He has 136 already and 2 touchdowns. Second down and 9 for Westwood. They are at their own 38, and we'll see what they do. Put a man in motion. He's going to take it. This is number 26, Dario Matherin, and he is also stopped after a 1-yard gain. So a big defensive stop so far for Pascack Hills in this one. 2 big stops, only limiting Westwood to only 2 yards through the first two plays of this game. It will be 3rd down and 8, I believe, as Westwood makes their way to the hill to their own 39. Crowd is gathered here. We are proud to have them. We are proud to have you as our fall 2024 season kicks off in earnest here on PH Athletics. We had volleyball earlier today. They unfortunately lost to Mawa. It'll be a keeper for their quarterback, Sean Morrison. Morrison in trouble. Josh Wright got there. He stays up. Morrison trying to make a play. He's got room on the left side. Morrison, a big block. He gets a first down. Josh Wright was in the backfield. He had a chance to sack him for a loss of 5, but Morrison made the play, and there was a big block. It might have been a block in the back even on Pascack Hills, but the result of the play with no flags is a first down and 10 for Westwood right at the 50-yard line. Westwood has traveled their bands. They have pretty much turned this into a home atmosphere, and they're trying to make this place like home. They've done that on that 3rd down and 8 run. Now they have 1st and 10, and we have a false start on the Cardinals. That will push them back to a 1st and 15 at their own 45.
False start, Cardinals. Takes it back 5.
Sean Barry, my cameraman today, stationed just outside this booth, and we're very happy to have him here bringing us all the live shots in a very fresh pair of black shades. So here we are, 1st and 15 after the false start penalty on the Westwood Cardinals. Morrison takes the snap. He'll give it to Steve Klein, and Klein going to power forward for a gain of 10.
Steve Klein on the carry. Taken down by number 3, Connor Amikian. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5, Cardinals. From the Bronco 45.
It is 2nd down and 5 after that big run from Klein. Man in motion. That is number 8, Michael Rinaldi. Rinaldi gets it. He is swallowed up for a gain of 2. And the chain goes down. The first down chain, one of it went down. A man ran into it from Westwood. A gain of 2 and another tackle for the sophomore Hudson Mann. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for Westwood. They're at the Pascack Hills 43-yard line. Here we go. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 3, the official spot. Morrison and Klein, the men in the backfield. It'll be a straight run with Klein, and he gets a big hole to get another Westwood first down.
Steve Klein will run up the middle for a Westwood first down. 22, Jake Cudney on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 36.
As you heard from our PA announcer, the wonderful Mr. Eric Gans, who has been the voice of Pascack Hills for a long time, and we're very proud to have him. It is 1st and 10 for Westwood at the Pascack Hills 36-yard line. Morrison on a keeper is going to throw, finding Steve Klein. Klein dodges a tackle and ultimately forced out of bounds with 2 big defenders, Rian Murphy and Gavin Yolande, but he does gain a first down for Westwood at the Hills 21.
1st and 10, Cardinals. From the Bronco 22.
Official timeout, it looks like here. Clock has been stopped. There is 7 minutes and 1 second left in this first quarter. Morrison has an empty backfield in this formation, but watch for Klein to motion. It's not what'll happen. It'll be a keeper for Morrison. Goes left, has a hole, stays up. It'll be on the spot, but I think this is another Westwood first down.
Sean Morrison on the carry. Taken down.
He is taken down an inch short from the first down marker. It will be first and goal for Westwood right from the 10-yard line. They have made quick work of Pascack Hills so far. No score just yet, but with 6.5 minutes to go, that can change quickly. Westwood first and goal from the Bronco 10-yard line. And we have a flag right as the ball is snapped. It looks like this is going to be an offside penalty against Pascack Hills. First and goal from the 5 after the offside penalty on the Broncos. And it'll be Klein trying to find a hole, wrestled to the ground by Josh Wright in particular, but a host of Broncos joining him in taking down Steve Klein, the Westwood rusher.
Number 71, Josh Wright, quick.
No gain on the play. That's what the spot is. It'll be second and goal right from that 5-yard line. So from the leftmost hash, with 5:40 to go in the first quarter, Westwood second down and goal at the Bronco 5-yard line. And it looks like we're going to get a Westwood timeout here, something going wrong for the Cardinals. We'll take a break. Welcome back to Pascack Hills. 5:36 to go in this first quarter. As Westwood threatening to take an early lead. We are scoreless now. That is probably going to change as the Cardinals have second and goal from the Bronco 5-yard line. I formation for Sean Morrison. And we have another whistle here. And after the break, we come back. No change in the situation. Let's see if there is a change in the score. Big motion. 3 O-linemen go moving from left to right. Pitch, Klein with a hole. Touchdown, Westwood.
Number 3, Steve Klein with a Cardinal touchdown, 3-yard run.
A 5-yard rush to put Westwood in front 6-0 on the Pascack Hills Broncos. We'll see if they can convert to make it 7. And it will be either it looks like it'll be Morrison to kick, the quarterback Sean Morrison, and Michael Rinaldi, number 8, to holds on the extra point attempt. We'll see about this one. It is no good. Shanked it. Barely had enough power to get over the upright, but it was wide left anyway. And so now we will see the Pascack Hills offense for the first time after the kickoff, down 6-0. And we'll see what they can do against this Westwood defense, which is probably one of the best in all of New Jersey high school football. And it looks like it'll be Morrison to kick again.
Morrison will kick off.
5:23 left in the first quarter. A 6-0 Westwood lead.
And Jay Tubman back deep.
Two men back deep, both wearing the number 2, 22 and 2, Jake Bugney and Gavin Yolande. Morrison's kick, a high one. It will be received by a sprinting Yolande, who has a line of blockers but is taken down in the backfield by what looks to be number 40, David Veroli. And now let's take a look at the statistics of the starting quarterback for Pascack Hills, number 3, Connor Onikian.
First and 10.
At Mawa, 8 for 14 through the air, 70 yards and 81 yards on the ground. No touchdowns as the quarterback, but he did score a touchdown off of a pass from Dren Bauda as a wide receiver, that being the only touchdown and the only score for Pascack Hills in that game. So now we'll see what Onikian can do. Gavin Yolande with a poor performance against Mawa. It'll be Onikian on a designed run from the start, and he'll try to power forward for a gain of 3, it looks like. No, they're going to mark him. Yes, it'll be a 3-yard gain for Connor Onikian and the Broncos on their first play from scrimmage.
Yellow in the tackle. 2nd and 6.
They'll be at their own 30 with 2nd down and 7. No motion, Yolande running, tries to find a hole, he stays up and gains, looks like another 3 from Gavin Yolande, which would set up 3rd down and 1. Will of course be based on the spot right here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds and counting to go in this first quarter. And a penalty is going to back Pascack Hills up to what looks to be 2nd down and 11. Probably a holding penalty on Hills. No matter the occurrence, the outcome the same. And now it is 2nd down and 11, it looks like. Another run, Yolande trying to break through. He stays up through a tackle and is wrestled to the ground very harshly, but has a nice gain to set up 3rd and short.
Number 2, grabbing Yolande on the tower, gets a tough extra yards. 3rd and 3. Tackled by 32, Adam Williams.
Lights are coming on. Darkness is settling in. We still have a little bit of sunlight here at Pascack Hills as we say goodbye to the weekend, hello to the weekend with some Friday night lights. Another run for Yolande, but he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, chiefly by Connor Stewart, the senior defensive back.
Yolande taken out by a host of Cardinals.
He might have gained 1 on the play. Nevertheless, it will be 4th down and short. And Liam Kaza and the rest of the Bronco punting unit is on the field.
Broncos get the 1st down.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they spotted it as a 1st down. I didn't see a flag, so they must have spotted it as a first down. That is crazy. I didn't even think he had a shot at it, but we will take that. We will take that all the way to the bank, hopefully, and let's see. I think that was a shoe that went flying in the stands, or a water bottle maybe. I don't know. For some reason, on Friday nights in the fall when you're at a high school, something comes over everybody. A run there for Onikian gained 1, and there's 2 minutes to go in the quarter. And look who is warming up on the sideline. You can't see him, but I can. That is Dren Bowder, the sophomore quarterback, getting some throws into his fellow sophomore Cole Miller. One of the big questions, probably the biggest question posed to the Pascack Hills unit today, coming into tonight's game, was how would they use their potential new star, Dren Bowder. He's got a rocket arm, and look at Ulande trying to make his way through that scramble of bodies, but he probably only gained 1.
Gain of 1. Third and 8 Broncos. Stop at third, David Rose.
One minute and 10 seconds left. Just about a minute to go in the first quarter as Pascack Hills ready for third down and what looks like 8 yards to go. Onikian in the backfield here. He'll throw. Connor Onikian, first passing attempt. He now tries to run, tries to get free. That should be a horse collar tackle. They missed a few of those calls in the Mawa game, in my opinion. It looked like the man who took Onikian down, Connor Stewart, got behind the neck area there. No call made, and it will be fourth down and 6 yards to go. And that will mean Liam Kaza is on for real to punt this one away. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Our score is 6-0 in favor of the Westwood Cardinals. We will take a break along with these. And we welcome you back to Pascack Hills as we get set for the final 12 minutes of the first half. It is a 6-0 Westwood Cardinal lead over the Broncos right here. As a bad play from the start, it looked like Hills was about to punt it, but it did not go very well, and Westwood is going to take over on downs. They actually tried to go for that. Oh my goodness. Things did not go well at all on that play. And now Westwood takes over at the Pascack Hills 37-yard line. Already up 6. Now let's see what the Cardinals can do. Send a man in motion. It's a fake. Morrison does find him, though, on the pass. It's Eli Taveras, and a flag goes flying as Taveras gets down just before the first down marker, and we'll see if this one is called back.
Over on the Cardinals, taking it back tackle.
And the Cardinals will be marked back. A big penalty for Westwood. That looks like it'll put him back at 1st and 15. They had 2nd and 1. Now they are at the Hills 43. Morrison to throw. Now he's going to run with it. Sean Morrison with room. Tries to truck a man. He's still up and forced out of bounds. Dragging Gavin Yolande with him. Sean Morrison with a huge gain for Westwood. And it looks like it'll put them inside the Hills 20.
Yard carry, 1st and 10 Cardinals from the Bronco 19.
11:33 still left until the half. It is 6-0 Westwood. Clock was stopped after Sean Morrison was forced out of bounds. And now he has 1st and 10 from the Pascack Hills 19-yard line. Morrison looks to throw. He finds a man on a screen, and he's tackled, a big one. Cutting at the knees, Gavin Yolande with a big tackle. Aiden Dugan on the reception for Westwood. And he was tackled with a loss of 2, it looks like. 2nd down and 12 coming up for Westwood, now at the Bronco 21. Morrison going to throw again, gets it off. It's caught, and he's got room to run. We missed another tackle. Eli Taveras! End zone, touchdown, Westwood. Flags go flying as we're going to have some unsportsmanlike conduct. Will this one count? Jake Brew roughing up with some Westwood players. But will this touchdown count? That is the big question. Or will this be enforced on the PAT, if it even is on Westwood? We do have a penalty on Westwood here, but I believe they offset. We are waiting for the scoreboard. And it looks like the touchdown will count for the Cardinals. With now a 12 and now 13-point lead after the good extra point. So a very interesting mix of happenings as Westwood takes a 13-0 lead over the Pascack Hills Broncos. We still have 10 minutes and 41 seconds to play until halftime. And this will give us a nice chance to take a look at yesterday in Pascack Hill sports. Just one occurrence. Girls soccer taking home a big win against White Morrow in their home opener. And coming up next week, right here on the PH Athletics YouTube channel, all of these except the last one will be live at a specified time, usually 5:30 for volleyball or 7 o'clock for soccer. We have volleyball on Monday, boys soccer on Thursday, I believe that is, volleyball again on Friday afternoon, and then football a Saturday afternoon affair that will be tape delayed as Pascack Hills goes to Teaneck. You should see that Saturday night sometime. As we said, 10:41 to go in the second quarter here. It will be Sean Morrison to kick off, the senior quarterback, defensive back, and kicker. And he'll be kicking to Jake Bugney and Gavin Yolande. We'll see if Pascack Hills can get a drive going on this possession. It'll be Bugney who muffs it. Muffs it inside the 20, picks it up, and will return it to the 25. So Hills gets a little bit out of that one, although a very dangerous occurrence for the Pascack Hills special teams unit. We have a very large student section here. Proud to see everybody who has come out and supported. We'll see how long they stay, though. I'm sure at halftime we'll be depleted. And that's just the way it is. So here is Connor Onikian and the Pascack Hills offense with Gavin Yolande in the backfield, 1st and 10 from their own 25. And it will be Onikian on a quarterback keeper running right into the offensive line, and he is stuffed at the line, may have even lost one. It looks like they may mark him as a gain of one. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Broncos at their own 26-yard line. Onikian and Yolande in the backfield. Another keeper for Connor Onikian, and he's going to gain at least one. Has forward progress stopped as flags go flying. It looks like this one may be on Pascack Hills' Ryan Lafferty. We are awaiting the penalty call. We'll see who it is on. We presume it was a personal foul as the flags flew after the whistles were blown. And it looks like they may have been offsetting penalties here, as no change in yardage just yet, with 9:28 to go in this first half. It looks like it will be 2nd down and 8, I believe. Hills at their own 27, and Connor Onikian got the signals and now coming out to greet his teammates. Probably not. Sorry, brother. Always a fun occurrence to be at home. 9:28 left in this first half. And oh, it looks like it was a personal foul on Westwood. How about that? So Hills is going to get a 1st down and 10 from now their own 43. Big penalties on the Cardinals here, giving Hills a free 1st. Oh, a high snap. It's bumbled by Onikian, now trying to make a play out of it. He should throw it away, but he goes down about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I think that'll go down as a loss of 15.
Loss on the play. Yellow with the stop, second and long from the Bronco 31.
It looks to be a 12-yard loss based on the markings. We're waiting on the scoreboard to confirm. The ball is on the Pascack Hills 31. So by my calculations, this should be second down and 22. We'll see what happens on second and long. Keeper Onikian finds a nice hole but is crunched after 5 yards. He's good for it, but it will still be third down and very long. Looks to be 3rd and 16 as Hill's at their own 37-yard line.
Third and long, Broncos. From their own 37.
$7:50 to go in the second quarter. A 13-0 Westwood lead with 8 minutes until halftime. Here we go. 3rd and 15, the official spot from the 37. Onikian low snap has to find a man. It is knocked away. A big defensive play from Westwood's Jake Sembler. And that will bring on the punting unit in this situation. It is 4th down and 15 as Liam Kaza readies to punt for the second time today. Long snap back to Kaze. He gets it off just in time, and this looks like it will be returned, if anything, by number 21 for Westwood, Tyler Hansen, and the sophomore goes down after about a 5-yard return, which will put Westwood at their own 27-yard line, it looks like.
First and 10 Cardinals.
They have just learned the Florida State war chant here with the Pascack Hills Band. They are playing it right now as Sean Morrison completes a pass to Eli Taveras for what looks to be a 4-yard gain.
Second and 6, Cardinals, number 31.
.6:45 to go in the second quarter. It is second down and 6. The Westwood Cardinals at their own 31-yard line. Morrison going to run with it, looked to throw, didn't find anybody. Now he jukes a man, Sean Morrison with more room, and finally taken down by a frustrated Jake Brew, it looks like. Put some emotion into that tackle. But it will be a first down and a fresh set for Westwood. They will be at their own 47 with 6 minutes until the halftime break. Here is a throw from Morrison going deep. He has a man. It's caught. Onikian back there to make the tackle, but Connor Stewart makes a huge catch to put Westwood with first and goal at the Bronco 10. Actually, it'll be first and 10 from the Hills 11, but you get the point. A big throw, about 40 yards from Sean Morrison.
50-yard pass, first and 10 Cardinals in the Bronco 12.
He did not play quarterback at all last year, as no statistics saying he has done. Although in these past two games, the first two games of the season for Westwood, he has had 112 yards and 3 touchdowns. And has added 100 more on the ground. And now he has first and 10 from the Hills 11-yard line. And Westwood going to run it with number 32, Aiden Dugan. And Dugan will power forward for a gain of what looks to be 1 yard. 4 minutes and 45 seconds and counting to go in this first half. We have a 13-0 game here as Westwood leading Pascack Hills. Morrison trying to throw. He's going to run now left. He dodges another tackle, and Sean Morrison forced out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the Hills 7. It will be third down, essentially third and goal. The first down marker is at the Hills 2-yard line. The official reading is, I believe, third down and 6. Here we go, with 4 minutes to go in the half. Morrison sends a man in motion. It's Aiden Dugan. Dugan trying to dodge his way through to the goal line. Will await the spot. It's tough to see from the booth, but it looks like Dugan is short of the goal line and short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. And we'll see if they bring out the kicking unit here to go for a quick and easy 3. Or what would be a quick and easy 3 in the pros or in college. But this should be a gimme for a team of Westwood's caliber. They will not go for 3. They will instead go for 6 and at least a first down with Morrison and number 3, Steve Klein, the 2 backs. They have 1 receiver as well. They're going to give it to Klein, and Klein powers his way through for... We await the signal, but I have not seen a touchdown signal just yet. We have no official word from the booth. I do not see 2 hands in the air. The official word is that Klein got the first down but did not get the touchdown, and now Westwood will have first and goal from the 1, and we'll see if Hills practiced against the tush push here. Flag on the play. This may back one team back, and it will back up Westwood 5 yards, so now it'll be first and goal from the 6 instead. We have 2:51 to go in the half. Our score is 13-0 in favor of the Cardinals, and they look to add 1 more here. Potential to throw. 1 receiver and Steve Klein in the backfield. Morrison fakes the pitch. He's wide open to the end zone. Sean Morrison with the 3rd Westwood touchdown in this first half.
Number 12, Sean Morrison with the mental bootleg, taking it into the end zone. 5-yard run.
19-0 our score. They will kick for one, it seems, with Morrison staying on the field. 2:34 to go in this first half. And Morrison's extra point attempt, good again. So he only missed one on the day so far. And Westwood has a 20-0 lead with still 2.5 minutes to play in the first half.
Extra point, good.
That is, I believe, Morrison's 52nd career extra point attempt. That is good. And Morrison staying on the field again. He will kick things off. Here's the kick. It is going to be down in the end zone, touchback. Jake Brew letting it go.
Touchback.
And with 2:34, we will greet the Pascack Hills offense once again. After the touchback, they'll have it at their own 20, Pascack Hills, and they'll be led again by Connor Onikian. Brew goes in motion, and he'll take it. Jake Brew on a run, and gains one, it looks like. It'll be 2nd down and 9, and Hills at their own 21 here. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter of this game. Onikian in the backfield with Yulande. No motion on this play. Looks like a bit of miscommunication with Jake Brew. Now Bugney goes in motion, and Onikian gets the snap off. He'll keep it. Oh, Connor Onikian, big hole. One man to beat. He is tackled by him. Michael Rinaldi tackling Connor Onikian, but a big first down for Pascack Hills that could give them some momentum. They'll be at their own 39.
First and 10 Broncos. Number 38.
And trying to quickly use that momentum to their advantage. With 1:15 to go in the half. Trying to get on the board before the end of the half. Onikian going to throw. He finds a man. Jacob Cherkis, the junior, on the reception. His 2nd of the season. And he gets another first down and gets Hills into Westwood territory at the Westwood 49 as Coach Evan Lampert takes his first of 3 timeouts with 1:06 to go. Hills had 7 seniors leave from last year, all experienced varsity players. They seem to have replaced them in serviceable ways at least. although it has not resulted in any wins so far. Of course, they have only played one game, and right now, not looking like they're going to get one here. 20-0 with a minute left in the second quarter. 8-2 last year in that Ivy division. And it is Dren Bauta in the game. Dren Bauta, the sophomore hero, got drilled by number 51. That is Luke Biello, the senior, and had an incomplete pass. And now the sophomore Dren Bauta in the game. It will be 2nd down and 10 for the Pascack Hills offense. They are at the Westwood 49 with exactly 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Yolande in the backfield. It is Onikian again who will throw. No, it'll be Onikian running, and he tries to find his way through. He does for a gain of about 4, but it'll be 3rd and 6 for Pascack Hills at the Westwood 46-yard line. .25 seconds, now 20 to go in the first half of this game. It is 20-0 Westwood, and Connor Onikian's looking to throw deep. Onikian with 14 seconds. Onikian rolls out. Onikian's going to run, trying to get the first down. He gets out of bounds with safety, but I believe he is short by 2 yards. Out of bounds with 10 seconds left. Liam Kaza on the field. He is a wide receiver as well. But in this situation, he may be punting. $10 seconds to go in the half, and they are going to go for it. Have to at least try to get on the board before the half, as Connor Onikian comes over to the huddle and gets ready to go. Brew, Cherkis, and Kaza lined up to Onikian's left. Gavin Yolande in the backfield with the quarterback. Cherkis in motion. There's the snap. It's a low one. Onikian's going to keep it. He's going to get a first down on the ground. And it looks like Evan Lampert will call his final timeout, if I'm not mistaken, in this half, which will stop the clock with 4 seconds for one final play. It's like a basketball timeout. You've got one play to make, draw it up, and make sure everybody knows what they're doing here. They don't have to worry about the playbook right now. They'll have to do so later. But right now, it is all just about this one final play of the half. 4 seconds remaining, 20-0 Westwood, but Hill's trying to get on the board. We'll see if they can do it. It is Dren Bauta who is in the backfield. In my opinion, not an expert opinion, but an opinion, a good choice from Coach Evan Lampert. Connor Onikian is lined up as a wide receiver, the former quarterback who will probably sub in to start the third quarter. Let's see what happens in this final 4 seconds. Bauta takes the snap. He has a little protection, but has to get it out now. And Dren Bauta wrestled to the ground for a sack to end the half by Westwood's Luke Biello. And that will bring us to the halftime break with a 20-0 Cardinal lead. We thank you very much for joining us here on PH Athletics. It's so very happy to be back and live for Pascack Hills football. However, that may be going right now. It is 20-0 at the halftime break. We will be back, I presume, in 10 to 15 minutes. So keep things posted right here on Friday Night Football. And we welcome you back to Pascack Hills in Montvale. The score as we begin the second half is 20-0 in favor of the visiting Westwood Cardinals, who are 1-1 so far on the season over the home team, the Pascack Hills Broncos, in their first game of this season, currently 0-1 after a loss to Mahwah and looking to be 0-2. And this first part of the schedule, the toughest part of the schedule for Pascack Hills. Next weekend, next Saturday, in fact, they will be at Teaneck, and we'll have tape-delayed coverage of that game. They'll be back home the Friday night after that, the final Friday in September. That will be against Ramsey. So the three toughest opponents in the eyes of the Bronco team and the sports writers of North Jersey all come within the month of September. So we shall see how things go in this second half as Westwood kicks off to Pascack Hills, and the kick is going to bounce out of bounds at the 2-yard line as a flag flies due to the out-of-bounds kickoff. I'm Matthew Merlino, very happy to be back with you back home in Montvale, along with my cameraman Sean Barry and the rest of you watching from your living rooms throughout New Jersey and even Connecticut, I hear, as we get set to go. It will be Connor Onikian who started this game. We saw Dren Bauta for just a few snaps. He did not do much after that performance against Mahwah that had many hoping for the best for the young sophomore, and he still has a lot of time to do so, as the student section, which very surprisingly has mostly stayed throughout this game. I would have thought that, well, I would say about half of the student section is gone now, as the Montvale and Woodcliff Lake party scene apparently has too much on Pascack Hills High School football. But we'll fill you in on what you missed if you left, as Gavin Yolande takes a 5-yard runabout. And that is where they will mark him from the Hills 35 to their 41, actually. So a 6-yard gain for the junior transfer from St. Joe's Regional in Montvale, Gavin Yolande, to bring up 2nd down and 4. At their own 40, Hills and Onikian with Yolande in the backfield, and it'll be Gavin Yolande again, who cannot break away from the tackling Steve Klein, as the Westwood junior has another defensive play, and it will lose a yard for Pascack Hills.
3rd and 6 Broncos from their own 39.
Third down and 6 yards to a fresh set. 3 wideouts. And Yolande will run again, and he will gain about 3, so about 2 yards short of the first down marker for Gavin Yolande, and it looks like it'll be a 3-and-out for Pascack Hills on their first drive of the second half.
Connor Stewart on the stop. 4th and 2, Broncos. From around 43.
They will go for it. You might as well at this point. Down 20. They are at their own 43-yard line. And it's the same formation they had in the last play. 3 wideouts to Onikian's right as Yolande moves to the left. Low snap, Onikian runs it. And Onikian through for the first down. Connor Onikian on 4th and 2 sneaks through a big hole in the line and gives Pascack Hills a first down.
From around 47.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Pascack Hills. They're at their own 48-yard line here with 3 minutes played so far in the third quarter. Onikian and Yolande behind him. Again, 3 wideouts to Connor's right. And this one will be a keeper for 3, and he trips and falls behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3, covered by Aiden Dugan of Westwood. It'll go down as a loss of 2 on the play, and now 2nd and 12 is the official call. Hills at their own 45. And a flag will fly on 2nd down, and it looks like Westwood was caught offside, excuse me. And a big run for Pascack Hills here as Gavin Yolande breaks through for a Pascack Hills first down, and the Broncos putting together what looks to be a nice drive here. We'll see what they can do. It'll be 1st and 10 right at the Westwood 40. Two backs, Bugney and Yolande. It'll be Yolande going forward for a gain of 3, but he is shoved all the way back for a loss of 8. Although the gain of 2, it looks like, will stand. Second and 8 for Pascack Hills. They're at their Westwood 38. 6:15 to go and counting in this third quarter. Bugney in motion. They snap it and give it to him. Jake Bugney trying to break a tackle. He cannot and is brought down for a loss of at least 3. Steve Klein, again, another tackle for loss for number 3 on Westwood, the man who can pretty much do anything. He had 3 last season. That should be his first this season. And folks, he's only a junior. Westwood will have him for a whole lot more time. Third down, and it looks to me like 13 is the call. Pascack Hills at the Westwood 44 trying to make magic happen. Onikian no backs, and 4 wideouts spread evenly to his left and right. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout from the Broncos right here, right now. We'll take one with them. 20-0 Westwood in the middle of the third quarter. Exactly 6 minutes to go until the break. Back now. Our scoreline still 20-0 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pascack Hills has a 3rd down and 13. 4 wideouts on the field. Brew in motion. They will not give it to him. They instead give it to Gavin Ulunde, and Ulunde will stay up, and the play is blown dead. Oh my goodness. Ulunde did break the tackle. One of the Westwood defenders did have a hand on his ankle, but he broke that grasp. But the officials blew the play dead after Ulunde made it 4th down and 8 it will be. They were a bit premature on the whistle there. And so it is 4th down and 8 for Pascack Hills. They're at the Westwood 38 where they were on 2nd down. They now have 4th. And it will be another 4th down conversion that they will attempt. As we said, 4th and 8 from the 38. Onikian going to throw. He has to. He uncorks one, and it finds absolutely nobody. And Westwood is going to take over on downs at their own 38. Westwood with 1st and 10 at their own 38. And their first drive of this second half is going to start with a bang as Steve Klein gains 12 and gets into Hills territory off of the pass from Sean Morrison. And the senior quarterback is having himself a game, but we do have a penalty, a holding penalty on Westwood that will bring them back. So this will be what looks like 1st down and 5 for Westwood. So I guess you could say they gained yardage from that penalty. It was on them, it was a hold, but from the spot of the foul, it still gained them 5 yards from their original line of scrimmage. And that will gain them about 7 more. A nice run from Aiden Dugan of Westwood. And we do have a man down. And it looks like it is Gavin Ulunde, and he does not seem to be very happy right now as we take an unfortunate break. Guess who's back, and guess who's walking his way to the sideline after being helped up by Coach Lampert and our new athletic trainer here at Pascack Hills? Gavin Yolande, under his own power, makes his way to the sideline for a few plays rest. We'll see if he returns in this game, but he looks to be okay, just needed a little bit of time to recuperate. And it looks like it is the another junior, Carson Baffa, who is coming into the game at running back. That is number 45, making his way across the screen. And Westwood with another big run. Aiden Dugan hurdles a man. Oh my goodness. As flags fly again. That was a nice throw from the official. But Dugan gained about 20 on that run. And we'll see if it counts. Flag flew after the play. And we will see if this is a personal foul, and if it is, who it is against. Yolande back on the field. And Westwood called for a personal foul, bringing him back to 1st and 5 here. First and 5, Westwood. They are at their own 43 for this play. 3:49 to go and counting in the third quarter of this game. Westwood up 20-0 on Pascack Hills. The defending Group 2 champions taking out their anger, and there's a big run from Aiden Dugan again, and this one will stand for a first down all the way at the Pascack Hills 42. Westwood had a 14-game winning streak, broken up last Saturday night when they took on Pascack Valley in Hillsdale. Now they have come to the sister school of Valley in the same district here in Montvale, and they are up 20-0. And it'll be another run for the Cardinals. This one stopped from Dugan, but he does gain another 5 or so.
Second and 6, Cardinals from the Bronco 39.
It will be 2nd and 6. Westwood with 2 backs. One in motion, it's Klein. Morrison going to throw to him. Steve Klein trying to break a tackle. He breaks Josh Wright's tackle, but he is brought down by a host of Bronco defenders, including Connor Onikian and number 56, Brendan Singleton.
Number 3, Steve Klein. 3rd and 7, Cardinals from the Bronco 30.
And we have another injury, and this one looks serious to Josh Wright. We wish him well and take another break. We return to Pascack Hills with the scene of Josh Wright limping his way to the sideline with the help of coaches and trainers around him. And Wright does not look good. Trying to keep pressure off what looks to be his left leg. But we get back to action with Westwood having a second down and what looks like 20 at their own 47-yard line. Morrison. It's caught again. Eli Tavares making his way through and breaking more tackles, and Eli Tavares is through to the 20.
Number 7, Eli Tavares on a nice reception. First down, Cardinals.
The senior wideout with a big first down all the way to the Bronco 18-yard line. Finally brought down by number 2, Gavin Yolande, back in the game. Josh Wright is still on a medical table, getting felt out. And again, we wish him the best, but right now it does not look good, and it looks like it'll be something to his foot or his lower leg. Morrison completes one to Tavares, and he's brought down by Connor Onikian. And we have another player down, and this looks to be Jake Bugney. So now the injuries are taking a toll on Pascack Hills, and this is not good at all. And it looks like the same issue that Wright faced is inflicting now Jake Bugney as he collapses to the ground right as he got off to the sideline. Bugney limping his way over to the medical center. And now we will see what Westwood can do on 2nd down and 6 from the Hills 15. They will run it, and it looks like Aiden Dugan will power forward for a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Sam Lundgren on the south, short of a first down, 3rd and 2. Cardinals. For the Bronco 15.
35 seconds remain in this 3rd quarter. We have had no scores in the 2nd half so far, but Westwood is threatening with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, a fumble! Morrison gets back on and now will try to make a play. Morrison dodging tackles. He does go down for a big loss. And it looked like the junior, Carson Baffa in there, but I think it was Brendan Singleton, the senior, and the junior Ryan Lafferty on the big tackle for loss. That will bring Westwood back to a 4th down and 6. As we head to the end of the third quarter, these teams will change the sides of the field, and our score will stay at 20-0. Back now as Morrison delivers one to the end zone for another Westwood touchdown to begin the fourth quarter. And now everybody clears out.
Morrison, connection number 2, Pascack.
And Morrison will kick. Morrison's kick, good for 1, 27-0 is our score. 11 minutes and 50 seconds still remaining. And now we will see the kickoff unit led by Sean Morrison for Westwood. It seems every unit led by Sean Morrison for Westwood. And the Westwood student section enjoying this one, as you can see in the back of your screen. It is Morrison kicking off with 11 minutes 50 to go. And this one will be bouncing into the end zone out of bounds for another touchback. And Hills will have it from their own 20. We'll see if it is Connor Onikian or if we may see Dren Bauta here at QB. It will be Onikian on this drive. 11:50 to go, 27-0. Onikian gets the snap. It'll be Ulande on the run, swallowed up by 3 Westwood defenders. And this looks to be a loss of 1.
Both the Cardinals in on the tackle. 2nd and 11. And the Bronco 18.
Clock running down to 11 minutes to go. $27-0. A Westwood lead. Hills trying to at least get on the board before the end of this one. Onikian and Yolande, 3 wideouts. Onikian going to throw. Gets it off. It is caught. And it looks to be Sam Lundgren who has the ball wrestled from him. But the catch will count for a gain of 3.
Pass complete, number 88.
And it will be 3rd down and 7, it looks like, as Hills at their own 23-yard line. Same formation, 3 wideouts, but 1 to the right and 2 to the left as Onikian keeps this one, finds a nice hole, and did he get the first? He tried to push forward for it. It will be on the spot. It looks like they're going to mark him about a yard forward of the first down marker.
First and 10 Broncos. Nice run by Onikian. First and 10.
So Hills will have a first down at their own 30 here with 9 minutes 40 to go in the fourth quarter and in the game. And Westwood will continue their roll against divisional teams with a crushing 27-0 win, or perhaps even more if they do get the ball back, which they probably will, as Yolande has a run here which should go for about 2. Nine minutes now to go in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 8. Broncos from their own 33.
It will be 2nd down and 8 for Hills. They're at their own 33, and we'll see what they can do with it here with 4 wideouts in the game now. And Onikian looking to throw, fires, finds Jake Brew. Brew turns things up, but is tackled just before the first down marker.
Next with number 14, Jake Brew. Tyler Hanson stops. Just shy of the first down. 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 it will be for Pascack Hills. They're at their own 41, it looks like. This is actually 3rd and inches. And no, they're going to say he is good for a first down.
First down Broncos at the 41.
They'll have it at their own 41, a fresh set. As it looks like Hills taking a timeout. Coach Tyler Johnson going over things as Lampert comes in here. Westwood undefeated since moving from the American Blue Division of the Super Football Conference to this American Red Division after the realignment in 2021. 9 straight wins, and they will get a 10th tonight, defeating Pascack Hills and rebounding after a loss 21-7 at Pascack Valley last Saturday night. Hills will look to rebound next Saturday at 1 o'clock in Teaneck, New Jersey, a non-divisional game between the two schools. And we'll see if they can do so. A close game they had with Teaneck last year right here. If you remember, that one won on a field goal attempt, a 30-something yard field goal attempt, I believe 37, from Callan Ahern, who is now a soccer player. We'll see what happens on 1st and 10 for Hills at their own 41. 3 wideouts as they line up at the far hash, the leftmost one from their point of view. As Onikian and Yulande switch positions, it'll be Connor Onikian trying to make his way through. He finds a hole, stays up, and gains a nice 7 or so yards. Connor Onikian with a big run.
Connor Onikian with the run. Second and long.
We have 7 minutes 25 to go in the fourth quarter. And Hills will have 2nd down and 3 from their own 48. Let's see what happens with 7 minutes and counting to go. The goal to get on the board. We'll see if they can do so. Gavin Yulande with the run. He has a 1st down and will gain about 3 more off the back of it. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hills at the Westwood 46, it looks like the spot is.
First and 10. And the Cardinal 46.
And it looks like it'll be another Pascack Hills timeout. 6:24 remains. 27-0. And we do have a man down on the field. They put Josh Wright back in the game. He is down again, and we will take a break. Right up without a limp this time, but still will come out for a play or two. Looks like he is okay and more healthy than the last time. It will be 1st down and 10 for Hills. They will be at their opponent's 46-yard line. And it looks like we have a penalty on Westwood. Must have been offside, so Hills will get a 1st and 5 from the Cardinal 41. Drenbata looks ready to come into this game, but not on this play. Actually, yes, it will be Dren on this play. It is 1st and 5 for Hills. They are at the Westwood 41. Bauda gonna run it with Gavin Yulande, and Yulande finds his way through for a 1st down for Pascack Hills. First and 10 Hills. They're at the Westwood 35. Bauda going to run it with Yulande again, and Gavin powers forward for another 4.
Travis Maya on the start.
And on comes Connor Onikian once again. It will be second down and 5 for Hills from the Westwood 30. Hoping to get on the board here. They're going to run it. Onikian on a keeper. Onikian breaks free, takes a big shot to the back, but he should be okay, able to get up. And it looks like they're going to mark him right past the first down marker, just past it. First and 10 from the 25 of Westwood. Onikian looking to throw. He's in trouble. Onikian brought down by about 4 Cardinals in the backfield. Another punishment for Pascack Hills. And it will be a 5-yard loss to bring up second down and 15. And it looks like we're going to have a Westwood timeout here. Or no, an official timeout. .254 to go. Now the hope is just that Hills will not get shut out. And they will take a timeout. That is the official call, a charge timeout against the Broncos. As we return, we have 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. It is now 2nd and 15 after the sack on Connor Onikian for the Broncos. They're at the Westwood 30. And here is a nice run from Gavin Yulande outright. And it looks like he's going to set up Hills with a manageable 3rd down situation. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Broncos at the Westwood 20-yard line. Well, Westwood's getting their wish. They have sent in number 10, Nicholas Troopy, the senior wideout that the student section for the Cardinals was cheering for. We'll see what he can do. He's also a defensive back. Onikian throwing on 3rd and 5. Now he's rolling out to his left. He's got some room to run, but he's going to throw. Going to end zone. Intercepted. No, dropped. And he probably could have hung on to that, but it is an incomplete pass in the end zone. And it will be 4th and 5. So here it is, 4th and 5, and probably the last chance for Hills to get on the board in this game. Onikian to throw. He is blitzed. He has a man. It's caught by Rian Murphy. Is it enough for the first? I think they're going to mark him an inch forward of the marker.
First down, Broncos. 1st and 10.
Yes, it will be a first down. First down, and I think 1st and goal.
1st and 10 from the 15.
No, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15. My apologies for that misjudgment. 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter and in the game. And now Westwood's cheering for another of their own. We'll see if he comes on. You'll hear the cheer, I assume, if he does. Here's Onikian throwing on first down, going for the end zone. It is incomplete, but a flag is thrown. This will be pass interference on the defense, intended for Sam Lundgren, the tight end. Clock has been stopped after the penalty. There's 1:40 to go. Clock will now run. And it's going to be 1st and what looks like 3 for Hills from their own 7. As Onikian tries to find some room, and Connor Onikian is in for a Hills touchdown. It's pity points, but it's nice. 8 yards as Onikian gets into the end zone, 27-6. And here is, I believe, Nathaniel Edelshane to kick the extra point. So at least Hills gets on the board in this one. And they'll kick it back to Westwood. And it should be a 1 17 second run fest as Edelshane's kick is good, his second made extra point of the season, which will make this a 20-point game, which should be how it ends unless Westwood decides to pile things on, which I don't think they will. They seem to be a team of class, and they seem to have fans of class as well. Everybody is setting to go home. The students have beaten us to that, as they always do. As we prepare for Nathaniel Edelshane kicking this one off. 1 17 remains in a 20-point ball game. As we said, 1 17 left in this one. And this one will bounce and be received. And it looks like there may be a fumble on this kickoff. But Westwood does have it. It was returned by Jake Casemiro, the sophomore and backup quarterback, also listed as a defensive back. And with 1 minute 5 seconds to go, should be 3 or 4 runs for the Cardinals here. And they'll kneel, which should just bring us to the end of it. They may have to run one more play. But it is time to look forward to next week, and we do have a nice week of sports for you. That was yesterday, girls soccer defeating Dwight Morrow 7-0 up here. Today, a bit of a different occurrence for our Pascack Hills sports. Next week, Monday, we will have live volleyball at 5:30. All of these will be live here on PH Athletics at the day they are scheduled for. Thursday at 7, it'll be boys soccer against Riverdale right here. And then Friday at 5:30 again, it'll be volleyball against Glen Rock. And then September the 21st, that is a Saturday. Yes, a Saturday game at 1 o'clock for football at Teaneck that will be delayed. In the posting of it, it will not be live broadcast to you, and you will be able to see that one probably around 7 o'clock that Saturday evening. So it is official. Our final score is 27-7 as Westwood comes in and defeats their 10th straight American Red Division opponent, the Pascack Hills Broncos, on their road to defending the Group 2 state championship. We wish everybody well. We thank you for joining us. We hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy all the football that there is for you. And we will see you all next week. Tune in Monday at 5:30 for some volleyball action right here on your home for Pascack Hills Sports PH Athletics. This is Matthew Merlino. So long from Pascack.